and welcome to another episode of Got My Smoothie. We've got my Friday shirt on because it's Friday. We've made it to the end of the week. Not quite the training week, but we get to go into the weekend after today is done, because that's how time works. Oh yeah, the fog is not a lot, maybe a little bit by the island, but not as bad as yesterday. The water hopefully will be very, very, very flat. So I'm going to finish this movie, and as you can tell from the title as well, the Yamsquad merch t-shirts are arriving today, so we're going to get them, let you guys see them, and then hopefully in the next few days get them shipped out to those who managed to get one. Oh yeah, so let's get training.
That's another session in the learn to rope here with Cameron and Buchan. Now we're going to go and fuel up because food is fuel.
And we've made it into the crew room after our lovely rowing session in the pair. The water was very, very flat, and Robson and I in the learn to row pair were learning to row in the pair.
Still couldn't get the blades off the water.
We had a couple of strokes, four entire strokes off the water. Separate. But getting there now, and as you read from the toast, mind over matter, which is a large part of dealing with pressurized moments, especially as trials are coming up, as the prep for the 2K is coming up, when the pressured situations are increasing and you're getting a bit more stressed. It's a lot to do with what you're thinking in your head, and then it's really trying to focus the mind over what's actually happening around you. Because if you think about it, you're doing a training piece, you're doing a test, that isn't really different from your day-to-day training or your day-to-day work. If you've got a big meeting, that big meeting, you're still talking, you're still presenting, which is probably what you do anyway. And for a big test on the rowing machine or in the water, you row every day, you do a test, you go into erg every day or every other day. It's not much different. So if you can reduce the pressure and increase the mind power, that can help. But we're going to eat this because remember, food is fuel, and we've got to fuel up after such a great session in the pair. Oh yeah. And we've made it onto the rowing machines with the boys. Going to do a little bit of more prep for trials, and then we'll get to see the Yamsquad merch shirts. Hopefully they'll be delivered while we're on the erg. Oh yeah, so a little bit of shorter, a little bit of higher intensity. So let's get to it. That's us finished that workout. Lovely little footage of Robson going at it and a couple of other guys too. Absolutely excellent. But now it's time to fuel up for such intensity. So let's get to it. And we've made it outside of the club for the end of the day. Did a little bit of stretching, a little bit of weights, a little bit of core, just for the end of the day after a lovely water session with Robson. And a little bit of erging, a little bit of speed work for a little bit of prep stuff that's going on tomorrow. So we'll see what that is about tomorrow, hopefully. I am currently on hold with the delivery service that delivered the Yamsquad merch. It somehow made it nowhere near where it was supposed to be delivered and was signed for by someone that is not me. So I'm trying to find out where it is so I can get the Yamsquad shirts and get them started to ship out. But to the point of dealing with pressured situations, whether that's a big test in sport, whether that's a big meeting, I think the best thing, like we've talked about already, is just being, and I think the best way to be relaxed is not just as easy as going, yeah, I'm going to be relaxed about it. It is, the best thing I think is to be prepared, so therefore you can be confident that you are able to perform how you want to perform. So that whether that is in a sport event, or whether that's in some presentation, or any other test of some sort, that the pressure is high and you need to perform, then if you're prepared for it and you've rehearsed what you're trying to do, and you've, for training wise, for a sport piece, if you've done all the hard work before, it should go well if you're doing what you've done already, essentially. And also, like Ed said, is going out, not just like eating the same things or doing the same things in the morning or whatever it is before the test. It's also about going the same way as you, like if in a piece you don't go out too hard and you don't see numbers that you've not seen before. But that will be it for the end of the vlog for today. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. Hopefully get this Yamsquad merch sorted out. And remember, subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that like button and have a good one.